everybody, Vick is here and welcome to Total Domination Engineering Training Series. Listen, very excited to see you here. How are you? You doing good? I hope you're doing awesome today, my friend. Listen, I have been a marketer for 10 years. I have been in this industry for a decade now. And I can officially call this one the most anticipated training series I have ever seen over the last decade. You know, we have people, literally thousands upon thousands of people were lining up weeks before this training to be released. So needless to say, I have a lot to live up to, right? But it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very, very excited to present to you what I'm going to present to you right here in this training series. And you know, we're going to talk about some really cool stuff. We are going to talk about advanced traffic and conversion strategies for total domination in your marketplace. So you can be an affiliate, you can be a network marketer building a team, you can be a network marketer, right, building a team, you can be selling your own products, you can be just somebody who's just trying to get started to get this business going, right, and create yourself this internet lifestyle that you see everybody's talking about, right? How do you do that? We're going to talk about how do you engineer very, very powerful promotions, how do you engineer and create really powerful campaigns at the end of the day that will make you money and will help you become this authority in whatever you're doing in your marketplace, and not just make a little bit of money, but how do you actually go out there and just crush it, okay? So this training is going to consist of 4 parts. Right now, we're going to talk about, I'm going to walk you through a lot of the landscape, and I'm going to give you a lot of really, really cool strategies and really cool ideas that worked for me personally. I will never, ever teach you theory. I will only teach you from practice, from what I've done, right? I don't believe in teaching from theory. There's a lot of people teaching from theory out there. And it can be good, can be not, right? But I want to tell you and just share with you stuff that really worked for me personally, that made a difference for me as a marketer, and can hopefully work phenomenally well for you. In fact, I know when you apply these strategies, you'll probably see tremendous increase in your results and improvement in your results as a marketer as well, right? So that's part 1. Part 2, we're going to talk about advanced mega traffic. I'm going to share with you some really, really mind-blowing ideas when it comes to getting traffic, getting lots of it very quickly. We're going to talk about insane conversions, right? How do you engineer 60 to 80% email open rates and really, really high conversions for sales, all that stuff. And then part 4, I'm going to keep it a secret for now, but you just have to stay tuned because it's going to be just awesome, all right? So listen, what I would like to do right now is, I know I met a lot of you, right? But there is a lot of you who I haven't met. If you're the first time seeing me right now, right? You're like, who is this guy? Who is this Vick guy, and why should I care to listen to him? So what I would like to do is, this is going to be very casual. There's going to be no whiz-bangery stuff. You're not going to see me this super high production. It's just going to be me inside of my studio here with the whiteboard. I'm going to be showing you stuff on the whiteboard. I'm going to be taking you behind my shoulder, showing you stuff as I'm doing stuff on the computer here, right? We're going to be talking. At the end of the day, I'm not here to impress you, my friend. I'm not here to try to, to do this super high, insane production and just wow you, right? I want to wow you with the results that you can get. How about that? All right. At the end of the day, it's not about Vick. It's about you, isn't it? And if I can serve you, if I can help you take your business a step higher, take your business to just another level, right? To help you make that extra $500,000 or $500,000 next year, right? I will do my job. So that's what I want to do. Now, if we have never met, let me just give you quickly, just a quick breakdown, and tell you who is Vick Strizius. Listen, I'm a regular guy. I'm a 31-year-old. I'm a husband, been happily married for over 10 years now. Thank you, Jesus. And we have 5 phenomenal, awesome kids, and I live in South Dakota, and this is a picture of my beautiful family over here that I've been blessed with. Grateful for them every single day, right? I am an entrepreneur, I'm a speaker, I'm an author, and a business coach, known as the go-to strategist for traffic and conversions in our space. I'm the creator of products such as, you might heard of Internet Traffic Formula. High Traffic Academy is another product that I'm a creator of, and I'm also founder of High Traffic Academy as well. And I've created tons of other marketing systems for network marketing companies, for affiliate marketing products, for affiliate marketers, and just been around this space for about 10 years. Been very privileged and blessed to work with over 50,000 students and clients from over 150 different countries as of today, and growing, and that's been very, very rewarding for me personally. Here is 3 things I want you to know about me. I love God, I love my family, and I love people. Like my followers, there is nothing better for me than to, to get feedback from my followers, from people who implement the stuff that I, share and teach and present, and my followers going out there and students going out there getting results and reporting back. That stuff money can't buy, and that's why I do what I do. Every single day, wake up fired up for the day because I get to make a difference for somebody that day, right? So that's a little bit about myself, and I operate my business on a. Some people can say, it's a weird thing, right, or a weird idea, but I built my business on this foundation. I built my business on a foundation that I got from a book that I'm reading every single day, and it's the most awesome book ever written on success. And it goes like this, and it says, "Whoever desires to become great among you shall be your servant." And over the last 10 years, I have been building my business on this principle, right? So if I want to have a lot of success in my business, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to serve people, right? I'm just going to serve people. And that's what I would encourage you to do as well. We're going to talk a lot about that, a lot about strategies and everything. How do you actually combine this stuff together? We're going to have a lot of fun, right? It's going to be pretty interesting. But here is something I want to tell you. There is a lot of marketers, and I see a lot of people saying, don't give your best stuff out, sell it, right? Just give a little bit and then sell it, and then sell the actual thing, right? I don't believe in that. I believe in giving your best stuff. Why? Because if it's been proven in my life, in my business, over and over and over again, the more I give, the more blessed I get. And you know what? I don't know about you, but I love blessings. I love to be blessed, right? So I'm going to give you a lot today. And another thing I want you to know is this. When we're talking about giving value, right? And if you're a marketer, this is just a side note, side lesson for you real quick, right? Here's the thing. Just like in physical health, right? If we want to be healthy, right, we want to watch what we eat, what we put in our mouth, right? Same thing goes in your business world. If you want to be healthy as a business, if you want to build a healthy business, healthy company, right? If you want to be a healthy marketer from a marketing perspective, from a business perspective, you have got to watch out what you consume, the information that you consume. There is a lot of garbage out there, right? In our physical health, if we start eating junk all the time, every day, junk food and a lot of, sugars and stuff like that, well, we're going to be out of shape, right? In business world, if we start listening to a lot of junk that's being bombarded to us, that we get bombarded, on a daily basis, we will run our business straight into the ground and we're going to suffer, right? So, my friend, here's my promise to you for this training series. I'm gonna feed you healthy. All right, we're gonna eat some good proteins. We're gonna eat some good, carbs, a little bit of them. We're gonna eat some good fats, right? Some whole grains, all that stuff. We're not gonna have any sugar. No sugar for you today. All right, no sugar for you for this entire training series, and that's a good thing because I want to keep you healthy, my friend. If you have followed me for any period of time, you will, you will know that, I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear. I'm not gonna tell you what people want to hear. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm gonna give you. And tell you like it is. I'm going to share from my experience, and my results are my results. Listen, some of the ideas I'm going to share with you, I hope you implement them in your business, right? And I hope you implement a lot of these ideas, and I hope you go out there and just jump, with both feet. But I also want you to realize this. I'm going to be sharing with you and showing you some stuff that's going to be pretty mind-blowing, okay? True, but pretty mind-blowing. We're all adults here, I hope, okay? Again, I'm looking through this camera. You can see me, but I can't really see you. But I hope that, you understand that what I'm going to be showing you, I just legally and just morally, ethically, I will not and cannot guarantee you any results whatsoever, okay? So if I show you some numbers, some examples, some strategies, and I say, here's what it did for me, it's no guarantee that it's going to do the same thing for you. It can do a lot more for you. It can do less. And if you don't take any action, there is usually no results if you don't take action, right? So just to get that out of the way, let's talk about this, right? Let's dive straight into this. Here is, if you're building your business, at the end of the day, right? You started in this business because why? Because you want to, sell more stuff. You want to make more money. At the end of the day, I think people start in this industry because they want to improve their lifestyle. That's why I started. That's why probably you started, right? But there is two very important laws that you need to understand if you want to build a profitable, very, very successful business. If you want to dominate in your marketplace, there is two very important laws you need to understand. Everything else is going to be built on those two laws. Here it goes. First law is this. The amount of money you will earn will be in direct proportion to how well you can sell stuff. Okay? So if you want to earn more money, you gotta, it's going to be proportional to how well you can sell the product or service, whatever you're promoting, right? Now, there's a second law equally as important. The amount of stuff you can sell, okay, will be in direct proportion to how much traffic you can get to what you're selling and your ability to convert that traffic into leads and sales. Nothing happens until this happens. Nothing happens until we get traffic and until we know how to convert the traffic into buyers. Okay, does that make sense? So in this training series, I will actually show you exactly how to do that and much more. Here's what you're going to learn. You're going to learn how to separate yourself from the pack. Listen, if you are a marketer, the last thing you want to be known for as just another marketer. If you are building a network marketing company, the very last thing you want to be known for or seen as is just another network marketer. Okay? If you are selling an affiliate program or affiliate product for somebody, the last thing you want to be known for or known as is just another affiliate. You have got to separate yourself from the pack. The pack is the 98%ers, and these guys are making less than $100 a month. I surveyed thousands of people, okay? I'm going to show you how to separate yourself from the pack. I'm going to show you strategies that I personally use right now that allow me to get up to, sometimes over 400,000 visitors a day to any website I want. I'm going to show you advanced strategy that I personally implemented that allowed me to get almost 500,000 leads at zero cost. That's right. Nobody's talking about that. In fact, there's 3 marketers, to my knowledge, in the entire industry who know this method and who apply this method. I'm one of them. And those are, and typically, this is the kind of stuff you're not going to learn unless you go to like a $25,000 mastermind class, very closed door. I'm going to walk you through this strategy. So it's really, really going to, listen, I'm going to give you education, like you have never, seen before. I'm going to show you how to engineer 60 to 80% email open rate. Okay? You're going to learn how to position yourself. We're going to talk about positioning a lot. How to have people literally come and beg you to buy your products or services, whatever it is that you're selling. And there is a way for you to engineer that kind of stuff. Instead of you chasing people, you'll have people chasing you to buy your stuff. And how awesome is that, right? We're going to talk about that stuff. I want to talk about how to literally eliminate your competition. Okay? And yes, there is a way for you to do that. I want to tell you and walk you through and show you how you can go out there and make a huge difference and feel amazing. My friend, it's not about money. At the end of the day, what we do is not about money, even though money is nice. But it's a temporary thing. It's a material thing. What's more important than money is when you make a difference in somebody's life. You know what I mean? That's when you truly feel amazing. And we're going to talk about how do you actually create your business, how do you engineer your campaigns in a way that will allow you to feel amazing, right? So here's what I can tell you. You can do this. No matter what your background is, no matter where you're coming from, you can do this. Don't let anybody tell you you cannot do this, because you can. And how do I know this? Simple. Listen, here, 2005, this is where I personally started. Okay, this little apartment right here in a ghetto neighborhood, and this arrow over here is pointing to our, it was 1-bedroom apartment, and that was our balcony right there. This is where I started. Okay, I had very strong desire to help my family break through, to help myself break through, and just really create something that could make a difference for my family first of all, and then for a lot of people. That was my big desire. Now my breakthrough came like this. So in 2005, I started online in a direct sales company. Had to borrow the money to get started, a lot of money, and we were selling products for that company. I failed for the first 8 months miserably. I had no idea, why I was failing. Fortunately, I was just, I always say I'm not nobody special. Right? I was just fortunate enough to come across a mentor. I found a mentor, a guy who taught me some things, and I got the secret. When I say got the secret, it sounds cliche, but I'm going to explain to you, and it's all going to make sense, I promise. Okay, it's not this, well, what's the secret to success? The secret is there is no secret. But when I say I got the secret, I'm going to explain to you what I mean by that in just a minute here. And you're going to have an aha moment. You're going to have a breakthrough of your own. Okay, because that created a breakthrough for me. Okay, and for me, it was no plan B. Like the way I was looking at the business at that time is, look, I said, I'm either going to do this or I'm going to die trying. There is no plan B. There is no job. I quit my job that I was working. I was working for a banking industry at that time. And I quit that job, and I jumped, 2 feet with both feet, and I had to make it work. There was absolutely no plan B. And my friend, at one point in time, we got to the point to where we did not have $1.19 to my name to go and buy bread, you know, to feed my family. I know exactly what it's like to struggle. I know exactly what it's like. If you're struggling right now, I know exactly what it's like because I've been there, right? And the reason I'm so passionate about, you know, helping people and doing what I'm doing is because coming from that position and being able to engineer and just really see this stuff happening in my business, in my life, and transforming everything for myself, you know, I know what worked for me, and I'm passionate about sharing with as many people as I possibly can and hopefully make that difference for you. Okay, here's what happened next. Within about 90 days, same company, same product, I went from being a nobody, from earning zero, to becoming #1 income earner in that one company. Same company. Okay. Again, what's the secret? I'm going to walk you through. It's going to be very cool. Okay. Hope you get your notes. You're taking your notes. I joined another company. The first company I joined folded. Owners split up, whatever the case is, and the company folded. I joined another company. Again, applying the same strategies that I learned and kind of perfected. And see, by this time, you know, I got my own perspective on things. I started to, you know, to experiment with different ideas, and, you know, had my core principles, and I started to add on to it, and I started to tweak around and see, you know, what if I do this, how is this going to affect my business? If I do this, and started to kind of create my own perspective in business. And I went from that company to another company, #1 income earner in that other company. Promoted as an affiliate, so I went to like clickbank.com, you know, and started to promote affiliate products. I became what's known as a super affiliate virtually overnight, because same strategies, my friend. Nothing changed. It doesn't matter what you're promoting. That's why I say, you know, you can be promoting anything, you know, and if you apply some of these strategies, in fact, if you follow the 7 steps I'm going to walk you through in this video to the T, you can crush it in any company. I am totally confident in that, because that's exactly how I go from one place to another place if I have to, and results are always the same. Right? I dominate in whatever I do. It's not because Vick is special, it's because Vick has the awareness and he operates from a little bit of a different angle than most marketers. I'm going to teach you exactly what I do, okay? I launched a private membership, you know, this was, you know, a few years ago, for myself. You know, somebody said, hey, why don't you start teaching what you're doing? And I said, you know, a good idea. Launched my own private membership site, you know, instantly within about 2 days, created a 60,000 plus, over 60,000 a month income personally. Okay, you know, almost $800,000 a year in income recurring. I created a campaign for an autoresponder company. Hear me out. This is how crazy this is, or how powerful I should say, right? Created a campaign for an autoresponder company. How much more mundane can you get, right? I mean, affiliate commissions are less than like $5. I think it's like $3 or $5 in affiliate commissions. Definitely less than $10. And here's what happened. I built my income to, you know, with that autoresponder company, over $10,000 a month. It went from like $2,000 to $3,000 to $5,000 to $14,000 to $20,000 plus. As you can see here, I just took the screenshot per month. Recurring income. Here's the best part. I did not have to spend a single dime on advertising that company. I'm going to walk you through the strategy that you can apply right away. You can apply this stuff in your business. I'm actually going to walk you through. I'm not going to hold anything back. Okay, pretty powerful stuff, isn't it? I ran another campaign, and this is how, the reason I'm showing you this, my friend, is not to say that, you know, not to brag or boast. That's the last thing I need. I don't need to do that. You know, I'm not doing this for money, but just to show you and pre-frame you for this training, because this stuff is powerful. See, here's the campaign I started. This was in November, and I'll take you back like 11 months or so, right, worth of campaign stuff. So, hold on a second. Okay, cool. So in November, right, as you can see here, I started out at zero. Okay, I had zero income, you know, for this particular campaign with this particular company. Okay, December. Okay, as you can see here, $264,000 earned. This is personal commissions. Okay, the next month in January over here, $456,000 earned in personal commissions. Okay, this big spike over here, this was me pushing the campaign. When I walk you through this strategy, you can apply this in anything you do, in anything you promote. There is a way for you to engineer success in your business, my friend, if you know how to do that. I'm going to walk you through and show you exactly. Now, here is the best part. Here's what happened next. Okay, So $456,000 in a month. I think this could possibly be my record month, to be honest with you, for one single campaign, right, for one product that I was promoting. Now, what happened next was the very next month, it went down to $174,000, then $226,000, and then everything after this, my friend, here is the big thing to think about. I did not spend any money on marketing. I literally spent zero money on marketing, and my campaign was just coasting. Okay, you see this? Here's what happened. 174,000 in was it February, March 226, April 300,000. You know, as you can see here, May 224, 159, 141,000, 212, 288,000. So it just kind of it just coasted, right? And I think in this 11-month space over here, span of about 11 months, if you do the math on these numbers here, I think it's like $2.4 million generated in income, in commissions, right? And all I had to do is that initial push, okay? That initial push to that campaign. Everything else, we're going to talk about invisible leverage. I'm going to walk you through this. It's part of the 7 steps, invisible leverage. I haven't seen anybody teach this kind of stuff, but that's exactly what I implemented here. It's called invisible leverage. Okay, you want to pay very close attention because you can actually implement this in your company, in your business, in your promotions, and you can tremendously increase your income. Okay, so pretty cool stuff. Let's go back to the PowerPoint over here. Now here's something else that's pretty humbling to me personally. You know, they have this thing called Hall of Fame for network marketers, and you know, I was actually surprised and very humbled to see my name. Somebody sent this to me actually. I didn't go and research this, but somebody actually sent me this. They had me listed as number 9 out of about 20 million network marketers in the world. And I was just blessed and fortunate enough to get to the number 9 position, right, as you can see here. And again, not because Vick is somebody special. Vick, you know, English is his second language. You know, Vick doesn't have a college education. But Vick was hungry. Vick is humbled enough to learn, right? And I had no plan B. And my friend, what I've learned over the years, everything boils down to 7 steps. I'm going to walk you through the 7 steps, okay? Now you say, Vick, what's the real secret? What's the actual secret? I'm going to tell you what the secret is. You want to know what the secret is? This is for me personally. For you, it might be different. But for me personally, here's my secret, okay? For my success comes from this. I believe you got to know your source. My source is, you know what? It's understanding that, you know, there is a creator, and that's my source. That's where my success comes from, okay? The second thing is what I have to do on my part is I have to get the knowledge and I have to get awareness, okay? Knowledge and awareness, and you got to do stuff. This is the formula for my success, okay? What I'm going to walk you through is I'm going to walk you through the stuff that has to do with us as marketers, the stuff that we can do, right? Because if you get awareness, right, you can do really cool stuff. Here's another quote I'm going to hit you with. That's pretty powerful stuff right here, right? Check it out. It says, through wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. A wise man is strong. Yes, a man of knowledge increases strength. Comes from Proverbs. Listen, just hear me out here, right? If you want to build a strong business, if you want to build a strong house, your business, okay, if you want it to be grounded, if you want it to be here for a very long time, there is 2 things you got to do, okay? You got to get knowledge, you got to get perspective, you got to get knowledge, right? You got to learn stuff. And then second thing is you got to get wisdom. In my opinion, you know what? You become wise by just doing stuff, by implementing the knowledge. Does that make sense? So I hope this all makes sense to you. And by the way, you know, if you know, as you're watching this, if you just go ahead and, you know, let me know in the comments what you think about this stuff. Let me know, you know, so far, is this making sense to you or not? Because as we progress, and I'm going to be releasing the other videos based on the stuff that you're talking to me in the comments. All right. So, I want this to be a 2-way communication, a 2-way street for us. Because what we're going to do right now is we're actually going to dive into the 7 steps to total domination. Okay. I'm going to walk you through the 7 steps, and finally, Vick can go ahead and use the whiteboard for you, right? Let me walk you through this, my friend, because this is going to be important stuff. 7 steps to total domination, okay? I'm just going to say this. To total domination. Okay, I don't have the best handwriting in the world, and Just don't pay attention to my handwriting, pay attention to the ideas, because ideas are what counts here, right? Now, what do you think the first step is? Like, if you are going to dominate in anything, right? You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create this training in a way that will help you even if you're just getting started. There's a lot of people who are just getting started and they're watching this, right? And you might be one of them. So if you're just a complete beginner, you're gonna get tremendous value. We're gonna start from from 1, and I'm gonna take you all the way through the number 10, right? If there was like on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you need to do first, second, third, fourth, right? We're gonna cover the whole thing. Okay, I'm not going to leave any steps out. So the very first step might sound like basic for some of you. You know, if you're a veteran in this industry, which, by the way, if you are a veteran, hang on, because I'm going to hit you with some stuff you have never thought about. Right? Really, really cool stuff. Step number 1 in the 7 steps. Okay, if you are just getting started, is you need to we need to pick a niche. Okay, or better yet, or another way to put it is we need to pick our territory. Okay, I'm going to explain to you what that means. Territory, I think that's how you spell this. Okay, we'll explain to you about how to do this in just a minute. Okay, now we have we picked our niche. This step number 2 is we need to identify a product or service that we're going to promote. Okay, we can't make no money without selling something. Right? We make money by selling stuff, but there's a way for you to sell stuff that is pretty clever. Okay, what do you think step number 3 is? You know what most marketers will say? Most marketers will say, you know what? I know what my niche is. I know what my product is. And by the way, if you don't know what this means, I'm gonna get you covered. All right, we'll talk about it. All right. So most marketers are gonna say, you know what? I got a product. I need to get some traffic, right? That's what a lot of people say. Do you think the next step is to get traffic? If you say yes, wrong. Don't get traffic to the product. Step number 3, my friend, is this. You gotta. I'm just gonna write it because I can't really write and talk at the same time. So let me just write it and then talk about it. All right. All right. So it's gonna be strategic positioning. All right. Very, very important. Strategic positioning. All right, super important. Most marketers, in fact, I think like 99% of marketers that you come across, maybe you're in that boat. I know I was in that boat, 10 years ago. Most people completely miss this out. Strategic positioning. Because they miss this out, they're being just like another marketer. Okay, we're going to talk a great deal about strategic positioning in just a moment. Stay tuned. All right. Step number 4. Now that we have identified our strategic positioning and deployment, everything you do as a marketer, every single move you make as a marketer, every single video you post as a marketer, every single email you send as a marketer, every single promotion you do as a marketer or post on Facebook you make as a marketer, it needs to have a purpose. And it needs to stem from strategic positioning. If you don't know what your strategic positioning is, you're shooting in the dark. You're being just like another affiliate, another network marketer, and you don't want to be in that boat, because that boat, without this, it's a sinking ship. You don't want to be on that ship. Okay. Step number 4 is we need to get traffic. Okay. And I'm going to talk to you about getting traffic in a way that you have never thought before. Okay. When we're talking about getting traffic, I'm going to walk you through. We're actually going to have a whole video. That's the second video coming up. We're going to talk entirely about traffic. I'm going to show you some ideas, some strategies going to blow your mind. How I get up to 400,000 visitors a day. How I get up to almost 500,000 opt-ins, spending zero money on advertisement. Getting traffic is going to be simple. It's the easiest thing in the world. Okay? Getting traffic, you will be a master of getting traffic. I promise you that one. Okay? Now, what's step number 5? Step number 5 is once we get traffic, what do we need to do with that traffic? Well, we need to, I call this conversion. Hold on, let me erase this. You know what? I'm not even going to edit this because this is going to be, it's a workshop, right? That's what happens in a workshop. This is, okay, so step number 5 is going to be conversion optimization. Okay? We need to optimize for conversions, and I'm going to walk you through specifically how do you engineer insanely high conversion rates on your landing pages, right? How do you get 60 to 80% of people who visit you get your traffic, right? Who visit your landing page, right? To convert to leads, and then how do you get over just ridiculous, percentage of your leads to convert into sales, into buyers, and then how do you do this? Step number 6. Nobody's talking about this, but this is, then you apply something I call invisible leverage. And my friend, you will be able to apply this method right away. When I explain this to you, okay, we're going to take a great deal of time in talking about exactly how do you engineer this, but invisible leverage, what you do is you tremendously, it's like putting rocket fuel, right, in your engine. I mean, this just takes your business to a whole new level, totally on autopilot, and just multiplies your business like snowballs, and you don't have to do anything extra. Okay, very, very important stuff. There's 3 people in the entire industry, to my knowledge, that teach this. And again, they're teaching it at like $25,000 masterminds. I'm going to walk you through this for free, okay? Step number 7, finally, once I have this dialed in, all right, then I want to scale big, okay? When we scale big, that's when you go and you take your business that may be doing, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month, and you're scaling it, and you're doing like $400,000 a month, if that's what you want, okay? So let's talk about, let's take the first thing over here. If you are total newbie, right? If you are just getting started here, right? How do you say, Vic, where do I start, man? Everybody's talking like over my head. I don't really understand. All I need to know is how do I start? What do I focus on? Help me get going, right? I'm going to show you. Let's talk about step number 1, finding your niche. There is 3 different paths that you can take, okay? 3 main paths, I should say. There is lots of different ways to make money online. I mean, you can sell T-shirts, or you can do lots of different stuff. As over the last 10 years, looking at every different opportunity and pretty much everything that's going on out there, there is 3 main areas you can go to. Okay, 3 different paths you can take. You can have your own products. You can promote your own product or service. Ultimately, that's where you want to be. Okay. Ultimately, that's where you want to be. Now, if you're just getting started, this can be a little bit difficult because you got to have the customer service, you got to have the servers, right? You got to have the infrastructure, you got to be able to sell it, right? You got to be okay with like being on camera, you got to be okay with writing a sales letter. Having your own product is ultimate, and that's one day you're going to be there if you're not there already. But it may not be good for anybody just getting started, right? Another option, route number 2, is we can sell physical products. We can go to like Amazon, right? We can go to eBay. We can do drop shipments, right? We can sell shirts online, right? And we can earn money. And some people are doing that. Personally, that's not very attractive to me because I like stuff to be scalable. I like to scale my business. I like to automate my business. And selling physical products is not something I'm very passionate and very pulled towards. All right. Route number 3 is my favorite. Okay, especially getting started, and this is selling other people's products as an affiliate. If I want to start in any, like if I wanted to go into a new niche or in a different, in a new territory, right? I always start out by promoting somebody else's product first. Okay, now it's the best. Okay, and then you can learn, you can make a lot of money doing that, and then you can stem from there. You can start creating your own products, your own coaching. If that's what you want, you can venture out into different things. But let's talk about how to be an affiliate, right? So being an affiliate, what are some of the most popular areas or some of the most popular routes you can take as an affiliate, right? Well, number 1 is you can join a network marketing company, okay? Pretty cool approach, right? I've done it before, and what's really cool about network marketing company, if it's a legit network marketing company, is you can actually build a team, and you can, you can get residuals from your team. You can, you can build a lot of leverage, right? And network marketing companies, they have some really cool promotions and contests that they're running a lot of times where you can win a lot of cool stuff, right? The second route is you can go to an affiliate marketplace. There's a very popular one like clickbank.com, there is ClickShore, there is there is other, there is pay.com.com. There's many, other affiliate marketplaces you can go to. But you just need to watch. You need to. There are some things that you need to look out for, which I'm going to tell you, right? Because there's a lot of garbage. Like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, there was a lot of really good products. Nowadays, there is a ton of garbage. So many marketers, my friend, are promoting stuff just to make a quick buck, and that's not. You don't want to be involved in that. Okay, I'm gonna walk you through this. No worries. Option number 3, or route number 3, pretty popular, very, very cool approach as well, is you can go to become a CPA publisher. You can go to CPA networks. Okay, and you can become a publisher. Now, when you become a publisher, when you get in, it's not always the easiest thing to do. But when you get in and you understand how to do this stuff right here, right? Especially but being a publisher, you understand traffic generation, you can crush it. I know some people that are doing upwards of 50,000 a day and beyond being CPA publishers. Very, very cool. In CPA, the difference in CPA publisher and affiliate is, as a CPA publisher, you can promote offers, right? And you can get paid by when people opt in, right? So you can get paid when people simply, opt in with their email. You don't even have to sell anything. Really cool stuff. We're going to talk about that. In fact, video 4, I'm going to walk you through and show you and talk about specifically one of the CPA networks, very, very, very high-level CPA networks that you could, potentially get into. And just hit the ground running right away. Okay, that stuff is coming up. You're gonna love it. Now, let me just kind of walk you through as a network marketer right here. I've been in network marketing, and just to give you an idea of what's possible when you apply these principles and these strategies, these 7 steps. Okay, over here is one of the network marketing companies. I was able to earn over $4 million, as you can see here. Again, not because Vick is special, guys. Listen, this material stuff, this money stuff is nice and good and dandy and everything, right? But listen, it's temporary. Okay, it's all temporary stuff. The reason I'm showing you this is to show you and to prove a point that this stuff works. Okay, please don't misunderstand this. I don't like to to show numbers, but listen, I feel like if you're just looking for that secret, like a lot of people, like how do I actually make money? Listen, I want to show you. This stuff is exactly what got me to over $4 million in earnings in that one particular company. Okay, what's really cool as well is the network marketing companies. This network marketing company that I was a part of, they had contests, right? And virtually every single network marketing company is going to have a contest. And if you're good at this stuff, you can do, you can win some cool stuff. Like for example, every single promotion that I participated in, by applying these strategies over here, my friend, I'm going to walk you through, right, and just kind of give you an outline, but we're going to dig into each one individually. It's going to be $1 million lesson for you. By applying this stuff, look, I was able to win a Tesla. Right? It's like a $130,000 car that I was able to win for free, just by making a whole bunch of money. Right? How cool is that? And yeah, that's a material thing. It's a car, and it gets me around. Thinking about possibly selling it. If you want to buy it, let me know. I'm just joking. But at the end of the day, this stuff works, right? And you can apply it. And if you want to crush it, if you want to dominate it, right, in whatever you're doing, you're gonna apply this, right? Here's something else. I was an affiliate, right? This is affiliate networks right here. I was promoting other people's products as a ClickBank, affiliate on ClickBank, right? As you can see here, $4,000 a day, $30,000 a week in commissions was pretty consistent. Over here, a year later, still going strong here as an affiliate, right? This is the kind of stuff I did not even have a product of my own. I was just promoting somebody else's product. This stuff works, guys. Okay, it works. Again, 7 steps. You want to pay attention. You want to take notes because this is for you, right? I do this. I apply this in my business every single promotion, every single campaign. Okay, very, very important. Now, let me walk you through and talk to you about. Let's talk about identifying product or service. Okay, how do you identify a product or service? When you identify, once you have picked a niche. So let's say you say, okay, I'm going to be in a network marketing company. I'm going to be in an affiliate. I'm going to go to CPA network. So once you've identified your territory, exactly what you want to do, okay, Then the next step, what you want to do is you want to identify a product. You want to pick a product, what you want to promote from that territory. Does that make sense? Now, there is a couple of things that I'm looking for when I'm choosing a product. Okay, when I'm choosing a product, it's very important for me personally that the product is in huge demand. Okay, I want a product that's already in demand. You know, a lot of people want to get on the ground floor. They say, you know what, I want to be the first one to promote the product. Well, it may or may not be good for you. Listen, if a product is not in a huge demand, all right, if it's not competitive, okay, which is, bullet point number 2 over here is the product must be competitive. Okay, there must be a lot of competition for the product that I'm looking to promote. I don't want to use my money to test conversions on the product. And if the product is already in a huge demand, or a company, if it's already in a huge demand out there, there is a lot of competition, people are promoting left and right? What I want to do is I want to step in because there's probably conversions. People are promoting. Why? Because they're probably making some money, right? Probably the product is converting well. The product is probably good, right? Because a lot of people are promoting it. So what I want to do is I want to step in as an affiliate, right? Again, I don't even own the product. Somebody else's product, right? I just step in and I apply the 7 steps, okay? And I just crush it, just like that, okay? So I want to make sure the product is already very, very competitive out there in the marketplace. I want to make sure that the commissions are good as well, right? It's always nice to have good commissions. So if something's going to pay me, $10 per sale versus $100 per sale, what do you think I'm going to promote? Of course, $100 per sale. But perhaps the most important thing, my friend, is this for me. Okay, I must believe in what I'm promoting. So, I must believe in. I must stand behind it 1,000% confident. When you are promoting a product and you're not 1,000% confident that what you're promoting is going to make a difference for your prospect, if it's something that you don't believe in, listen, get out. Find something else to promote, right? My friend, selling is a transference of feelings, okay? If you're feeling bad about a product you're promoting and you're just promoting just because you want to make a quick buck, listen, just find something else to promote, right? Because there is no long-term success in that. And plus, you're not going to feel good as a marketer doing that, right? I want to be able to look somebody in the eye and I want to be able to tell them, you know what, get this. Get this because it will change your life. It will change your life as a marketer. It will help you become a great marketer. It will help you dominate in whatever you're doing, right? So like if I'm promoting a product, I want to be able to tell that to my prospect, looking them right in the eye, right? Can you do that with the product that you're promoting? If you say yes, congratulations. If you say no, maybe find something else to do, right? So now, how do you find a product like that, right? How do I, the product must be in huge demand, needs to have a lot of competition, commissions must be nice. How do I do that kind of stuff? Let me show you the easy way to researching this very, very quickly. Okay, I'm going to take you online here real quick. I'm going to go to our good old buddy Google, and I'm going to do this. I use this a lot in my marketing as well. I will do a search for Google Keyword Planner over here. Okay, this is this first one that comes up over here. I'm going to click on Google Keyword Planner. It's a free tool by Google. You probably have heard about it. A lot of marketers are using it, and it's free. So why not? The only caveat to this is you have to have a Google AdWords account, which you can get for free as well. Okay, so once you've logged into Google Keyword Planner, all right, I'm going to go and click on this icon or this paragraph, this line over here, right? Find new keywords. All I'm going to do is I'm going to do my research. Okay, I want to see, if I have an idea. Let's say if I create my own, if I have this idea of a particular niche I want to go to or a territory. Let's say if I want to be an affiliate and I want to promote, pick a niche. What do you think? Let's. Some of the popular ones out there. We can go, gardening. We can go how to play piano, and I like keyboard, right? So if I wanted to, sell a product, right, and I wanted to see, okay, how many people are looking to play piano, or how many people are looking for ways to, to lose weight or something like that, right? So what I can do here is I can go here and I can type how to lose weight. Okay, just an example purpose here, right? How to lose weight. All I'm going to do is click Get Ideas. Now, what Google Keyword Planner is going to do is it's going to go out there in cyberspace and it's going to search all these different algorithms and it's going to tell me how many people per month are going to Google and typing that keyword, right? How to lose weight. Okay? Let's say if I was a personal trainer. Let's say if I wanted to get into the niche, selling, products that will transform people's physique, right? Which is a good thing, right? So here, I'm going to look at the monthly average searches, okay? And I can actually sort it by the most popular, okay? And over here, as you can see, okay, it shows me that weight loss, okay, 454,000. This category, 400 and almost 500,000 people a month going to Google to search for, keywords related to weight loss. So I can expand this, okay, and we can go here and, weight loss right here, 135,000. Weight loss pills, not into that kind of stuff. Weight loss diet, right? Weight loss. Rapid weight loss, 14,000 people, right? We can actually sort this by, weight loss. How to lose. So, look at this. 135,000 people looking for, for how to lose weight per month. Maybe I should go there. Recently I dropped like 35 pounds myself. I should teach these guys how to do this. But you get the idea, right? This is how I get an idea. So, for example, if somebody, hypnosis for weight loss, like 9,000 people, right? Not into that stuff. Obviously, if I had an idea of creating a product on, like for example over here, what's some of the, BCG weight loss, whatever that means, I have no idea, right? Only 3,000 people searching for that particular keyword. I'm not gonna create a product about, HCG weight loss, right? I'm just gonna go and target, and create a product about weight loss in general, and then, depending on what your product is. So you get the point. That's how I do my research. Or let's say if I wanted to see how many people are looking for, piano lessons, how many people are looking to learn how to play guitar, baseball, or you name it, right? How to train your pet, that kind of stuff. That's where I go to do my search. I just literally type in the keyword that your prospect would type in. You put yourself in their shoes and just kind of see what comes up, right? It's going to give you how many people are searching for that particular keyword. So you have an idea, whether to go into that niche or not. Now, next, let's say I've identified my niche, right? How do I identify a product or service? Well, the easiest way to do my research, for the most part, right, is I'm just going to go to a marketplace, an affiliate marketplace called ClickBank. Okay, ClickBank has two distinct areas to it. There is affiliates and there is vendors. And vendors are product creators, okay? And affiliates are people like us. We can go out there, we can pick a product, we can promote the product, right? Very, very easy. I'm going to go to the marketplace over here, okay? And see these categories over here? Okay, all these different categories. So how do I know that the product is a good converter? The product has a lot of competition, right? Well, they take into consideration all that criteria that I talked to you about a moment ago, right, that I'm looking for in the product, okay? And it's like a mile-long formula, and they combine it and they condense it into one thing called gravity score, okay? Let me explain to you what gravity score is. So I'm gonna pick my niche, my category, right, what category I'm gonna promote. Let's say I'm gonna go to health and fitness right here, right? Health and fitness category, since we started talking about it. Now look at this. There is 2,163 products. Listen, over 2,000 products to pick from. How do I know which one is good? How do I know which one is going to convert? How do I know which one to pick, right? Well, first of all, I'm going to do a little bit of research, right? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sort these by gravity over here, okay? So when I sort it by gravity, what it's going to do is it's going to condense all the algorithms and do all the calculations, and it's going to give me the product based on how many people are promoting it, how well it converts, right? The refunds, all that good stuff is taken into consideration, and the higher the gravity score, the better it is for me as an affiliate. Does that make sense? Okay. So this particular one is, diet-free over here. As you can see, the Venus factor, right? Old school, new body. So all I can do is just click on promote, right? And I'm off to the races. And then what I do is I apply. So if you already have a product and you know what you're doing, okay, then you got these two steps taken care of. The third step over here, what I want to do is once I've identified a product, okay, it can be an affiliate product, it can be a network marketing company, it can be my own product, it can be whatever it is that you're doing out there. Once you have identified a product, you've done your research, right? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do strategic positioning. Okay, I'm going to strategically position my promotion. Before I even get traffic to the product, what a lot of marketers are doing, they're just getting traffic to the product. Wrong. Don't do that. Don't do that. In fact, there's 4 categories of marketers, my friend. Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate it to you over here. Okay, 4 categories. There's 4 categories of marketers. We're just gonna do this fancy. Okay. No charge for being fancy. 4 categories of marketers. The first category, we're going to call them, you know what we're going to call them? You're not going to be one of them. So I'm just going to call them amateurs, because you're not going to be one of them. You're listening to Vick. You're going through total domination engineering training, right? You're not going to be an amateur. But the first category is amateurs. Okay? And these guys, here's what they do, okay? Here's what they do. They get traffic. They say, you know what? I'm going to get traffic, and I know exactly what I'm promoting. I'm going to send traffic to the product. Boom. I'm going to go to ClickBank. I'm just going to pick a product. I'm going to send tons of traffic to the product, okay? That's what they do. They send traffic to offer. Okay? Unless you want to lose money, unless you want to go broke, unless you want to have no business, unless you want to have no future in business, unless you want to have no business asset whatsoever, do this. My friend, my advice to you as a friend, as a hopefully a coach, because that's what I really want to be for you. I want to be a good coach for you, right? I want to tell you like it is. Hopefully, you listen to me, you don't listen to me, it's your deal. But I'm going to tell you this. Don't ever do this. This is how you're on your business straight into the ground, and you're building somebody else's list, you're building somebody else's product, and you're not making any money over here. Okay, that's what amateurs are doing. Now, the second category of people here are, we'll just call them again. You're not going to be one of these guys. We'll just call them typical marketers. Okay. Typical marketer, and this is going to be like for 98% of the entire marketing, this community, right, of marketers. I was one of those guys too, myself, by the way, right? So typical marketer is going to say, you know what? I'm going to get traffic, and I am better. I am not like that amateur. Man, I am better. I know. I bought a course or two on traffic generation, on business building, on marketing, and I know better not to send traffic to my offer. Everybody's talking about building your list. So I'm going to send my traffic to a landing page, right? To a landing page. I'm going to collect my email. That's good, okay? But what they do is then, as soon as they hit the landing page, they collect that email, it automatically, they just go straight to the offer. Okay? And that's okay. That's what a lot of people are doing. But you know what? Typical marketers are earning less than $100 a month, my friend. I surveyed them. I surveyed thousands of people. I was one of them. The reason I'm telling you all this is because I've done it. And these mistakes I've made in my business, and I recommend you not making them, right? You're getting your traffic to a landing page, which is good. The question is, a lot of times, this landing page is not a custom wrapper, is what I like to call it, right? This landing page, a lot of times, is the offers landing page. And if there is tons of affiliates promoting traffic to the same landing page that's being promoted by 10,000, 100,000 other affiliates, you are just becoming another affiliate. Does that make sense? And you're relying on luck. Whether you get lucky or not for somebody to opt in, right? You want to be very strategic about this. If you're going to do this approach, at least you got to have a landing page that's going to be custom. It's going to be a custom wrapper. Your landing page needs to have 2 things. Okay? I'm just gonna draw it like this. Okay? I'm just going to be. Okay. Can you see it over here? Okay, you can. Okay. So we'll say this. Okay. Your landing page needs to have 2 things. It needs to have a hook. And it needs to have what I call a lead magnet. Okay? Hook and a lead magnet. That's what your landing page should have. Okay? Unfortunately, typical marketers, this approach, this landing page just talks about whatever the offer is. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. There is another way. By the way, we're going to talk about this stuff a lot when we're talking about insane conversions, I'm going to teach you some really advanced, just simple yet very advanced material that you can apply in your business and increase your conversion rates like crazy, okay? So number 3 category is, we'll call these guys pros, okay? And this is where you want to be, my friend. This is where you want to be. Professional marketers are getting traffic, okay? They're getting traffic to a landing page, okay? Just like the typical marketers. This landing page, by the way, is custom, okay? We'll just call landing page custom. Hopefully you can see that. Now, this is not just any landing page. This landing page is not for offer, but this landing page is for something called lead magnet. Okay? Lead magnet. This is pre-frame. Okay? Hopefully you can see this, right? So I'll talk about that a lot when we're talking about conversions, and then it leads to an offer. You know, I implemented this strategy. I started implementing this strategy, it was about 2010, roughly, as an affiliate, okay? And I was promoting an affiliate product that I did not own, okay? I was an affiliate for a product. And I started to promote, I started to I injected this step in my campaign over here. So the offer was converting at about 2%. I was running this approach. Same offer. Over here, it was converting at about 2% on average. Then I injected this step right here into my funnel. My conversions, same offer, same price point, same everything. My conversions went over 20%. Okay, same offer. I started making $30,000 to $40,000 a month in income overnight, just like that. Okay. So what you do is in a way, you pre-frame an offer. You don't promote an offer directly, but you promote your lead magnet. Whatever your lead magnet is, your landing page promotes the lead magnet, not the offer. This is how you stand out from the competition. That's one of the strategies. We're going to talk a lot about this. We're actually going to dive into a lot of details about strategic positioning, conversion optimization, right, in the upcoming videos. We don't have a lot of time right now, so I don't want to take too much time of yours. But I hope it makes sense. Right? I hope you can understand. I hope that it starts to click for you there. By the way, if you can let me know in the comments, I'd appreciate that. So when I create, more videos for you and release these videos, I'm feeding off of your feedback, right? So I can address some of the things, so that would help. Okay, does that make sense? Okay? So again, this strategy right here can 10x your income just like that if you apply it. Seriously, in whatever you're doing right now. You don't even have to change your products. Just by doing this right here, what is a lead magnet? Well, a lead magnet, in a way, it pre-frames the offer. And it pre-frames the offer on something called positive expectancy, which is the #1 single biggest, it's #1 buying emotion, okay? If you can, when you get that, positive expectancy, if you can start implementing positive expectancy in your marketing, it doesn't matter what product you're promoting, my friend, you are going to crush it, okay? And then there is a 4th category over here, okay? And you know what I'm going to do? This category is actually very special. And for that category, I'm actually going to use red marker, right? Still keep it free for you, right? I just like to have fun, All right. And by the way, excuse me for my voice. It starts to be a little scratchy over here. Right now, this 4th category over here, my friend, it's very special category of marketers, okay? We're going to call them HTA Elite. Now, let me explain to you. Let me explain to you the difference. HTA Elite, this is where I play. This is where some of our most successful students are playing. And this is where you will be playing. Okay? HTA Elite is something that I have discovered and started to perfect. It's a category in and of itself, all right? And it's really just setting the bar. I mean, I don't know a lot of marketers, to be honest with you. And again, this is not, I'm being it's very humbling to me to be able to say this. But, because I was a student of this industry and I just dove in and just literally wanted to become, the best at traffic generation and conversion. That's kind of my expertise as a marketer. I started to perfect over the last couple of years a way of marketing that uses leverage. So here's what we do. Okay, we get traffic. Okay, hopefully we can see this red marker. We get traffic to a landing page. Okay. To a lead magnet, just like the pros. Okay, we don't change this model. Okay, this lead magnet pre-frame. Okay, and this landing page is, you know, it focuses on the lead magnet over here. Okay, and then we get it to the offer. Okay, but then what we do is we do something very special over here. Okay, we apply something called regenerative traffic method. RTM for short. Regenerative traffic method, my friend. What we do is this right here, it gives us, we're talking about invisible leverage. That's really what we're doing. What happens here is when you apply invisible leverage, the RTM strategy, right, in your campaign, what you do is you are dramatically, basically you're taking this, and this right here now becomes your engine. It becomes your rocket for your business, is you know, if you will. This right here is how I was able to get nearly 500,000 opt-ins, earned multiple millions of dollars in the process, right? And did not spend a single dime on marketing. And the cool thing is you can do that too. Okay, you can apply that in your business. I'm going to walk you through this in great detail. I haven't seen anybody else teach this outside of like $25,000 mastermind classes and groups. This method alone, my friend, when done correctly, I'm going to teach you how to do it correctly. I'm going to map out, I'm going to give you the blueprint, I'm going to give you the strategy, I'm going to give you everything, what you need to do, and how that works. You will be able to start implementing that right away. And yes, it's in the free training series, all right? You're going to absolutely love it. It will help you take your business, not only help you make, you know, get tons more traffic, build your list tremendously, you know, faster, right, and bigger, but it will also position you as a marketer. If you want to be known as an authority in your marketplace, it will position you, it will help you give that leverage, and by doing this, not only are you helping a lot of people in the process, but you're also lifting yourself up as a marketer, and you're doing it totally invisible, the invisible way. Okay, you're totally under the radar in the marketplace, and it's really, really cool. You will absolutely love this. Okay, so listen, I know we've been going on here for a long time now, right? Hope I give you a lot of ideas to think about in this first video. The 7 steps to total domination. You know, and obviously once we have this dialed in, we scale big. And scaling big, I'm going to talk to you about in the upcoming videos. It's going to be easy. Okay, it's going to be easy. So literally, what you have is you have this machine that's running for you, right? You apply invisible leverage to this machine that's converting, that's getting traffic, that's strategically positioned. You can dominate in this industry. Do you see how, you know, I was able to do what I was able to do, right? But again, what I give you right now is like a 10,000-foot view, right, to this concept. Start thinking about what are you doing. Start thinking about, you know, do you want to be? Are you an amateur? Are you a typical marketer? Are you a pro? Or do you want to be an HD elite, right? I'm going to teach you all this. You will be able to apply this in your business. If you want to be an HD elite, right, category, you'll be able to apply this right after watching. I think it's the second video I'm going to walk you through this strategy. Next video coming up, I'm actually going to walk you through this. I'm going to walk you through the traffic. We're going to get really deep into that kind of stuff. You're going to love it. My friend, for now, here's what I would like for you to do. If you would, let me know what you thought about this. Let me know if this stuff makes sense. I don't want to spend your time. I don't want to waste your time here. I don't want to waste my time. I want to bring you value. Okay? I want to make a difference for you. I want to help you, you know, get you on the path of thinking that will separate you from the pack, from other marketers. That's how you win. Okay? And so that you can go out there and you can pay it forward, right? You can make your difference, and you can, you know, whatever product you're promoting, hopefully it's something that will, improve people's lives, and you can scale it. You can make bigger difference. You can reach more people. You can build a bigger team, right? You can sell more of your stuff. Get your message out there in a bigger way. You deserve it, my friend. You can do this. I've done it. Didn't have $1.19 to my name. I was fortunate and blessed enough to learn this stuff. I perfected it for myself. I'm sharing with you exactly what worked for me. Okay, and you know, knowing where all this success comes from to me personally, just my philosophy, you know, I never worry about, you know, sharing these ideas, because, you know, there's abundance. You know, you can do whatever you're doing. It's not gonna take away from what I'm doing, all right? So hopefully you've got a nugget or two here from this video. Let me know what you've learned. Let me know what stood out for you the best. Let me know if you like this kind of stuff. Let me know, you know, if you want me to continue in this kind of setting over here, so that is just direct to camera teaching. And, you know, and then what we're gonna do in the next video is I'm actually gonna, you know, talk about traffic. We'll take you, put you behind my shoulder, do stuff on the computer. We'll be showing you strategies you can apply right away. I appreciate you. It's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward. I'm going to be recording the second video here over the next couple days. Watch your email inbox. It should be arriving very, you know, actually over the next couple days. Let me know in the comments, right, if this stuff is, you know, if you comprehend it. I want to keep it to the level to where it's easy for you to consume it, easy to understand. All right. God bless. See you next time.